Hello everybody, welcome. It's Monday, so we're going to do something a little bit more masculine. Just a quick card, hopefully nothing too complicated. A bit of embossing, a little bit of, maybe a bit of watercolor type thing. I haven't quite decided yet. Anyway, good night. Sorry I'm late. I actually intended to be on about an hour ago, and then I came to my craft room and had to find some things. Always a story. Anyway, hi Janice, hi Lorraine, hi Sherry, hi Tina, hi Louise, feel better soon Louise, Georgiana, Vicky, Elaine, Shaz, Barb, fabulous. Yeah, Janice is doing so well with her amazing 100 simple stamping cards. They're amazing. Hi Sheila, hi Tracy, hi Shirley, hi Roberta, Susan, Marilyn, everyone's popping in. Okay, before I need to say hello anymore, I'm just gonna get you guys down onto the desk. Please, apologies for my nails. I did them all nice for Sunday. Not even one. Not even that one. Never mind. And I completely forgot that I needed to sort them out before I came on live. And there we go. Keeping it real, folks. Keeping it real. You know. Don't very rarely get mad. I think twice in the history of my channel I've had my nails done, you know, by somebody else. So I'm just going to cut a couple of pieces of this. This is Shimmer White cardstock. So if you've never used it, I do highly recommend it, especially if you're going to be using it with water. Water, ink and this cardstock are very, very happy together. So it's highly recommended. And what I wanted to do was have a look at this stamp set here, Fond of Autumn. And I was thinking that in terms of sort of masculine styles, I really like these images here. You know, perhaps miss out the floral one there. But this image here to make a really nice kind of, leaf design. Then I also remembered I had some of these left over, so I cut quite a few of these out for a class and thought that would be quite nice to have in the centre somewhere, and then maybe pop a sentiment on them. So I'm wanting to stamp this in a formation so that it's sort of you've got one lot coming up there and one coming down there. And I'll do some heat embossing. So sort of simple to execute. You probably do need obviously a couple of different tools like the heat tool, and I can see that I've got some powder on there from the last time this was used. I think it was for a class, and if I just give it a little bit of a wipe, although that powder is really wanting to stick. Okay. Apologies for using wipes as well. Normally, I'm not really a huge advocate of wipes, but recently I've been doing so many workshops that sometimes it's just easier to have them. But usually I have my cleaning cloths. But there we go. Right, let's try that. Oh, what am I sitting on? Oh, a bag. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Could feel that. Let's give that a bit of a stamp off so it's not too damp. Right, lovely. So going to grab out my Versamark ink here. Can you all hear me okay? Yes, my thing is working. Hello Martina, nice to see you. And the embossing powder. And if I can get to it, I think I will use my little plate embossing sort of tray, because I'm using a smaller piece of cardstock. I don't need to have it on a big tray. I'm just going to clean my tray out though, because I think I used powder on it last time. And I'm actually going to unscrew this here. Yeah, see, look, I can see there's silver in there. Right. Yes, I am brushing that onto my floor, but I will not be hoovering it up. Please be aware of that. If you get embossing powder on the floor, do not hoover it up, sweep it up, because when embossing powder gets hot, we all know what happens. It goes solid. You don't want that happening inside your hoover. So, right, Ruth, concentrate. Right, where's my little buddy? I need my little embossing buddy. Oh, okay. Can't seem to find it, but let's try without it. So I want to just ink up the leaves, the leafy section here. I don't quite know what I'm going to be using, so I thought it'd be nice just to do one card with them in the corner and then another card with it as a sort of central focal point. So that there, turn it around so I know it's up in that direction. Re-ink it. Oh no, the wrong side. I'm re-inking the wrong bit. Oh dear me. Alright. Trying to get as much of that acorn as possible. Try that. Right, before I do the next one, I'm actually going to put my embossing powder on there. Now, I did have some new embossing powder. I'll try this new one, because I was finding that when I was embossing recently, though, it didn't seem to be behaving itself. So I bought myself a new set of the metallics. There we go. Just going to brush that out the way. Give it a gentle tap. I don't know what's going on here. I must have put my finger on there. I'm just going to brush some of that away. Okay. I'll give that a little bit more love. All right. Right, so I've set that aside for a moment. Now this one, I wanted to have the leaves kind of coming from the center. So because I know I've been a bit naughty, I inked that part, didn't I, by accident. I'm going to have to mask it off. So I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap. Oh, this is scrap. So I'm going to just pop that there. Re-ink the top of here. And pop that on there like that. Give it a really good squish. Should have maybe put my mat underneath. Because remember, this is photopolymer. So sometimes you do need that extra bit of squish. Alright. Re-ink. Oh, now hold on, this is going to be interesting. No, I'm going to have to do the embossing, aren't I? Because otherwise it's going to go right over it. All right. I think I slightly moved it as well. I don't like it. I'm going to do it again. Right, swap, turn it over. See? There's always two sides to a bit of paper. Mask halfway. Give it a bit of a squish. Then emboss. Oh, Paula, wow. Have a fabulous time. Right, I'm just going to find my heat tool. Give this a bit of a heat. Oh yeah, cats love a Christmas tree, don't they? Okay, so I think it definitely pays off when you're using a photopolymer and doing heat embossing. Definitely pays off to use your mat, because I feel that some of the imagery here hasn't properly taken, and the powder hasn't stuck to it properly. So yeah, definitely worth doing that. Right, so now I'm going to just ink again and mask again. Give that a good push. Ugh. Oh, and a happy birthday to Navarana if she's watching. Right, okay, so now I need to pack my powder away. So I tend to tap it to get it all down to the bottom. Then open it up. And you do have to be careful when you do this, because if you don't have it over the jar, it will all start to pour out. So I'm just taking my time, putting it back in. There we go. Where's my little brush gone? Then you can just use your brush to get all the little bits back down. I think these trays are particularly handy if you're doing a lot of embossing small pieces. I definitely wouldn't use this when embossing, say, like a whole sheet of paper. It's much better to use the Stampin' Up! Grid paper for that. But for little pieces, it is quite handy. So there we go. All right, so now let's make a mess. We're going to make a mess here by using some Stampin' Write markers, and I know some of you have seen me do this technique before, but it's so much fun. I do have to make sure I've got a towel nearby for when I need to mop up. But we're going to use the Stampin' Up! They're like posh felt tips. Oh, sorry. Oh dear, what's going on? Right, there we go. Sorry about that. I knocked my camera. So I want kind of like really masculine autumnal type colours here. So, and I've got some acorns to colour. I've got some berries. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit of red onto all these berries. And as you can see, I'm not fully colouring it in. And that will all become clear in a second. So I'm just putting a bit of colour onto the acorns. Oh, that one. Oh, off the page. To give it a little bit of a brighter hat. I know there's probably not the colours that they are in real life, but I just want it to show up a bit more. And a bit of old olive for the leaves. And I'm kind of following the lines of them, but as I said, not fully colouring them in, just getting a bit of colour into them there. Oh, missed an acorn there. What was this about anti-static? I rub anti-static spray on a towel and wipe the tray before I use it. Ooh. Where would I get anti-static spray from? What is it? What is this thing? Right, I'm going to grab a scrap bit. Oh, I know what, I've got a cardboard box here. So I'm going to bring on my cardboard box. And I've got a spritzer. So what I'm now going to do is spritz what I've done, and you've got to give it a moment to kind of let the water do its thing, and then I'm going to let it drip around a bit, because I quite like this sort of watercolour effect that starts to happen. Okay, leave that for a moment. And then I'm going to carry on with this one. So do you think I should use the same colours, or should I go for something a bit different? Oh, I'm thinking a bit of Blackberry Bliss actually. Go a bit more purpley. We could go a bit more purpley on the berries. And actually there's barely any acorns on this design, and if I go and put one of these big things in the middle, It's not actually going to see an acorn, so. I wonder this time about going in with 2 different colours on the leaves. Look, I've got garden green here, which I can put a bit on. The odd one. And then just put a little bit more. I just wanted to saturate a bit more green onto those leaves, so that when the water hits it, it's got some colour to play with, really. Sure, I just read your comment. I'd love to have been a fly on the wall when you had that conversation, if, you know, it had gone the other way. You know, if you'd had to tell your husband that, you know, the bird had won. I mean, you know. Excuse me. Hi, Carolyn. Right, so that one's drying. Well, actually, it's still very damp. But I'll come back to that one. We'll dry that one in a minute. Ooh. Look at that. I'm just tapping it to try and get some of these strips to come down. You can use your fingers to help it along as well. You know, it's your artwork. If the water's not doing what you want it to do, just help it along. Right, let's get the water out of the way, because water and electricity don't mix, really. You give me... I'm doing it in a box! Louise, you're giving me a heart attack. It's very contained, Louise. This box will go to the dump. It'll be fine. The Shimmer White cardstock. Yeah, you can't use normal card for this. It does not work. Isn't that pretty? Sorry, masculine. It's not meant to be pretty. Right, I'm trying not to overheat because I don't actually want to reactivate the gold. I just want to get it dry enough to stick. So if you actually have more time than me, you can just leave them to dry naturally. And sometimes you get a slightly different effect actually if you do that. But isn't that gorgeous? Sure, pretty. Right, so I could put one of these on. I just feel like it's the wrong colour now, although I perhaps should cut out a slightly different colour for the centre. Or if I just cut out a circle that would go in the middle there, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Ooh, I've had an idea. What if... I know I've just packed the gold embossing away, but I wonder what would happen if I was just to brush Versamark around the trunk. Sorry, the, what's that called? The bark, not the trunk. I don't want any on the inside, so just use my brush to get rid of those. Alright. Right, I'm just going to put the lid on this and just pop it aside for a sec. I'll pop that away later. Oh, come back. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Wow, so nice. Don't know what happened there. Don't know if I slightly overheated it. All right, so, ooh, yes. Now we need to find a nice sentiment to go inside it. What do you think? Oh, you've got loads of snow. Oh, wow. Ah, right. Trying to see what colour to stick these on. Oh, actually, I've got Pear Pizzazz. I think that would look nice for that one, wouldn't it? The only thing is that the cherry cobbler that I used has gone a bit pinky now. It's diluted. So I don't know whether it's worth going back in and colouring it, but I really love just how that's come out, where the colour has stayed contained within the gold. So I think I might just leave that. That's fun. I got some Blackberry Bliss. No, I don't. Oh, oh, got a bit of garden green. Although that looks probably more like, yeah, it's a shaded spruce that has come out, hasn't it? Sorry, I'm faffing at the back here, trying to get my, I'm digging around in my little box of card bases. Oh, that's better. Right, we'll go with that. Right, now I need to find. Now I have got the sending dies, which I haven't used yet. I'm just switching off. Oh, I'm switching off my radiator because it's warmed up nicely in here now. I'm just going to have a look through my dies to see if I can find the sending one, because I've not used it ever. Oh, where are they? Who's taken them? Oh, found them. So this die set goes with this stamp set here. And you've got these two words. Well, it's one word, but done twice. So it means that you can layer them. And then stamp a word separately. I think that would look nice across there, wouldn't it? Right. Do I have my feet warmer pad? No, I haven't. I don't need it. I'm boiling. I've just taken my hoodie off. Whew. I was starting to get a bit too hot and bothered. I was like, why can't I concentrate? Oh, I'm hot. I feel like my brain was not working. I mean, that could just be me, just having one of those days. I don't know. Right, I've just found a scrap of this. I thought I'd cut them out. That. It would be handy if I had the cutting mats. Oh, now I wanted to share with you a tip. Some of you have been finding it tricky when trying to put your mats through. So I was talking to the lovely Linda Yamakoto the other day, and she was saying, rather than using, is it the number 1 and 2 and then 2 and then another 2, she uses a 1, 2, 3. I know, shock. So what she does is this. That's not going to fit through, is it? I'll just trim a bit off this. Yeah, because this machine is programmed, I say programmed, it's manufactured to be so tight, sorry, now I've got the 2 on, that sometimes people are finding it tricky to push it through. So you don't actually need it as tight. So let's see, I think this is what she told me. 1, 2, 3. Let's pop that through there. So we're not cutting on the number. Oh, hold on. No, she did it 1 on the bottom. I've done this wrong. So she put 1 on the bottom, then 2, then the card and the dies, then number 3. Just got to make sure that they don't move. So, and she said it was easier to roll it through. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was 4 then. I'll try 4. Linda, are you watching? I bet she's not watching, is she? Oh, there we go. So much easier. Hi, Ivy. There we go. That went through like a dream. She says, just didn't quite cut out those ones. I'll sand it through again. Maybe I'll turn it over. Now obviously what I'm doing is not recommended by Stampin' Up, but sometimes it's trial and error and you find an easier way of doing something. Oh, there we go. Now it just wants to get stuck. Cheers. Thank you for showing me up. I'm trying to show people how to do it. Right, now where's the little eye out of sending? That's popped out somewhere. Oh, I quite like the crumb cake on crumb cake. That's quite classy, isn't it? But anyway, I was planning to get some soft suede actually. Oh, there's the little eye. Hold on, I'm just going to put that safe. The dot. And let's get some. I think I'll use a soft suede to put the inside one. Do that one. So welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, my name's Ruth and I'm a demonstrator of Stampin' Art products. Hello Jan. Hi April. You prefer the bigger one? Yeah, I generally I do, but sometimes it's just useful to have this on your desk because it doesn't take up as much room. Oh, don't forget the eye. There it is. So, right. So I think that looks quite nice on there. It's calming, isn't it, when you have sort of different shades of the same colour. Yeah, I like that. Now I want to do something different for this other one. I'm wondering whether to do a green. Or I could just stick it on like that, because that actually looks really nice. Because it shows up enough, doesn't it? I'm going to leave it. I'm feeling lazy tonight. Now, where's my little... Oh yeah, that's my eye for that one. And my... Oh, it's come out. Oh, there it is. There it is. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Stick that over there. Right. My little... What are they called? A jot. Jot and a tittle. Now, which is which? I know I've had this conversation with you guys before. Oh, hello, Caroline. You've just purchased this set, have you? Nice. Oh, there's my little... Right, let's get a good bit of glue on there. This is a bit, I know this process might seem a bit long, but I guess it's got several little steps to it, but it does make it worth it. And I'm just stroking on this glue and spreading it as I put it on. Oh dear, don't do that, don't drop it. I'm spreading it around because for those who, I know some of you do use this glue quite a bit, but if you don't, it does like to spread when you push it down. So if you can try and spread it around a bit beforehand, it's kind of handy. So that's stuck on. So I'm going to pop that there, like so. Oh, there we go. Now I've got to find the little dot from over here. Yep, still got it. Put a tiny bit of glue down. I need a little pokey tool to get it in the right place. I know it just says sending. I will add to it, I promise. It's on its way. Alright, so this one. It's a shame to cover up my nice little bit of watercolour that's happened there, but actually I'm going to flip that round because that bit's gone a bit boring. No gold on it. So I can cover that with the word, can't I, there. Night, Janice. Night, sweetheart. You've had a busy day. 2 football games I've watched today. So I watched the England versus Iran game. It was very well played by the England team. I did feel sorry, a little bit sorry for the Iranians. Because when you think about the economic situation of Iran compared to the UK, we definitely have more money to spend on training our players. But they did very well. They got 2 goals against our 6, so, or England 6 rather. So very well played, Iran. And then this evening, oh, now there was a game this afternoon. Now Cindy knew the results of this one because she watched it. There was another game that I missed. And then tonight it was Wales versus the USA. And the first half, oh gosh, I should say spoiler alert, shouldn't I, in case somebody doesn't know the results. But if you don't know the results by now, you might be living under a rock. Yeah, so the first half, I have to say that the USA were definitely playing more aggressively, aggressively as in they were trying to get the ball in the goal, whereas the Welsh team were being a little bit slow, and rightly so. The USA got a goal in the first half, and then I think it put the fire of whoever their manager is got the fire of a dragon and kicked their butts with it, because they then came out fighting the second half and did much better. And we managed to equalise. So I know Gareth Bale was very good, although yeah, the commentator was saying that he actually hasn't played much this year. So right, I think it would be nice to stamp a nice sentiment using this. So we could do sending birthday wishes. I quite like comfort and strength, so I think I'll make this one a comfort and strength, and this one a birthday wishes, and I could do that in gold. Oh, let's do a bit of gold. So birthday wishes. Shaz, that's funny. Yeah, he's been around a while, hasn't he, old Gareth? But he's still got it. Yeah, we did make history. First goal in a World Cup in goodness knows how long. Very long time. The only football I tend to watch is the World Cup football, actually. I don't really follow many other... I occasionally will watch other finals. I think generally it's because I find it quite boring. But World Cup football, because it's on such a high quality of footballing, or high speed, should I say. Not necessarily quality. That would imply that they don't cheat from time to time, but I find the pace of it nice and fast, so I don't get bored. 1958, goodness me. Right, I will cut that out in a second. Don't need that anymore. So I'm going to go for comfort and strength. I'm just going to get my soft suede ink for this now. Tie it all together. There we go. Right, I think I'm just going to get my snips out to do this, because trying to cut tiny pieces of paper with your trimmer can be a bit tricky. Although washi tape is your friend when it comes to doing this. If you did want an absolute precise straight cut, you could attach it into your trimmer. Now I'm going to do a bit of a different cut on this. This is becoming, noticed this is quite popular at the moment. Cutting at a bit of an angle like that, and then doing it on the other side like that. Seems to be very on trend. So, oh, does that fit in there? Oh, I feel like that's a bit on the wonk. Let's see if I can... Oh no, I can't. Oh well. Oh, unless I stick it on slight... If I stick that, mount that slightly at an angle, then that can be straight, can't it? There we go. And this one, unless I change it over and have that one. Oh, mind you, that's still a bit of a wonky angle as well. Hello, Denise. Oh no, I'm going to do that on the, do my little angle again. Right, thank you everybody that's emailed me about potential classes. I am making a note, and I will be looking at my diary. I need to confer with my husband first about some dates in January for some different things. Then I can start setting dates. Tina. Oh dear, someone give that woman some ice. Oh, Caroline, are you feeling any better? Last time I spoke to you, you weren't very well. There we go. Oh, Ivy, don't encourage her. She'll get me banned off the channel. I think I might just change the angle on that one slightly, because I've realised I don't have as much space. There we go. Now these are wanting to turn up at the corners a little bit because I've had water and heat and everything. Paper just likes to bend up a bit. But right, there you have it, guys. 2 masculine-ish cards using the Fond of Autumn stamp set, heat embossing it with gold embossing powder. These tree trunks come from, so I should have told you that earlier, the, oh, what's it called? It's the die and embossing set that come together. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, here it is. This one here. Oh, look. If I had looked in here, look what I just found. The pieces that go inside. Never mind. So these are called Tree Rings dies, and when you buy the die set you actually have the embossing folder as well. And so when you want to cut those out, you just pop your hold on, so I get the right way around. Yeah, you pop that into there and you put your piece of card, close it, put it through, and it does the embossing and cuts it out at the same time. Very nifty. And then I use the Stampin Write markers to colour in my image after I heat embossed it, and then spritzed it with our fabulous wee spritzer and moved it around a bit, used the heat tool, and then finished it off with a little bit of decor from the sending dies, which I've now lost. Oh, they're over here. These ones. Sending dies. There we go. Okay. So, go spritz, have fun. Hi, Inika. Oh, yeah, hope you are feeling better. Thanks, Heidi. Oh, the cat tablets are helping. Oh, good, Caroline. That's good. Yeah, we don't want Ruth in YouTube jail. Thank you. Right. Who's getting a tea ruler for Christmas? Right, I'm just trying to read any comments if you've got any questions. I don't think you've got any questions for me. Right, please comment. Oh, I meant to do the oh, how am I going to do it? Yes, I need to do, before I go, I need to do the draw for the cards, the bird card. So one of you is going to win the bird card if you commented on the YouTube thing. Let me just find the website. The comment picker. Right. So I just need to go to my YouTube channel, guys, and grab the URL of that video. And the bird one from the other night. There it is. Okay. So I'm just grabbing that. Okay. Filter duplicate users. Okay, get the YouTube comments. Oh, hold on, bear with. I don't know why this isn't working. Share. Copy. That's a bit strange. I don't know why that didn't work. Oh. Oh, sorry, I've just realised there was a security thing I needed to do. Right, so there's 26 of you commented. Right, bear with. I'll share the screen so that you know that I'm not cheating. Okay, there we go. So, let's get rid of the ads. Start raffle and pick a random winner. So I've got 26 unique comments on there. Start. Da, da, da. It's Maureen! Yay! Okay, Maureen, you need to. I know Maureen anyway, so I'll message her. She liked the one on the green background. Okay, that's fine. I can send her one on a green background. That's good, isn't it? Let me just pop it in an envelope while I'm here. And because I'm feeling generous, I think I may pick another one. Yay! Let's do it. Pick another winner. Da da da! Jude Vivier. Right, so let me just write Maureen's name on here. Maureen McLean. And Jude, what did she say? The pink one. Oh, that's handy. They didn't choose the same thing. That's good. Right. Right, thank you, Maureen. Thank you, Jude. Thank you, everybody that commented on that video. Because it's been such a long time since I did a giveaway. So thanks for that. I'll get rid of that now. Oops, no, cancel. What am I doing? Hide it. There we go. Transition over. I'll say a quick goodbye. There we go. What was that about Inika? Oh no. Eesh. Oh, April. I just read your comment. It took me a moment to process it. Oh, yeah. So for those of you, I have got some class dates. So 17th in the evening is for me is the masking one, and I haven't had any of the Australians saying they want to do the wreath one because I've scheduled that for the morning, but I have done a wreath class for the Australians recently. So if any of you guys, sorry, I shouldn't say Australians, I should say South Pacific. So if any of you guys have got other classes you'd like me to do for you, I'm free that the 17th, so it would be your evening, my morning. So please just email me. I've had nobody email me so far, so there we go. But if you want to request one, let me know. All right. So thank you so much, everybody. I will put a list of the products used in the description. And if you've got any questions about what you've seen me use, then just, you know, as usual, email me. Or if you use Facebook, you can message me via the Artful Stampin page. And if you like what I've done tonight and you want to have a little copy and a play, then please share your results on Artful Stampin Space. We always love to see what you've done and a twist maybe you will take on it, and it just encourages people to get creative. So there we go. Well, I'll be doing, yes, yeah, no, these are classes that I tend to repeat, Caroline. So yeah. So right, everybody, I'm going to yawn. I've got to go before I yawn again. So lots of love. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Take care. Bye. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Hold on. I'll be back. There we go. Right. Good night, everyone.